Alrighty, guys. It is Friday, the 9th of October. We're going to be tackling Scarland by Shacks. Looks like it's going to be a dirt course, which it's been a while. At least last weekend was when I know we had a dirt course, but I didn't really like that one. Let's hope this one has a little bit more flow to it. That's a horrible gear, but we'll get past it. Whoa! Alright. Starting off strong. Onto some wood. Definitely want to get the wood there, so it'll just give you speed. Oh, the rocks! Big rocks. Oh, I guess you have to actually make that jump. Okay, well, I don't have the approach to even do that, so. That's going to be a weird one to get smooth. It's fine, we will conquer it. A long dirt turn into a transition that we'll have to be careful about. Into the cave. Out of the cave. Oh, alright. Definitely better than the previous dirt track, because I was not a fan of that over the weekend. It didn't have very much flow. I need to make sure that I don't go deep into that corner. Because, like, look at how much speed I gain. And I lost a gear. Keep the gear or go up it before I enter this turn. That turn's going to be hard. Or at least I got to find the angle that I need to go at to make that turn not horrible. Wow, I'm even slower than myself. That was good. Do I have a silver? I don't remember exactly what I have, but I think it's a silver. Gotta make sure you don't lose the gear there. Getting that, ooh god, getting that turn without getting all jostled around. Although it's definitely the strat, you kind of end your gears weirdly if you do it like that. Definitely want to manage your gears, because otherwise you're just gonna get annihilated. Okay, we rotate ourselves early, but don't hit the inside corner. That's gonna absolutely ruin you. I tried to cut really deep on the inside there just so I didn't have to turn whenever the gear happened, but clearly that didn't work. I get a little bit of air going on to the wood there. I'm wondering if I just suck it up and accept the dirt and accept the fact that it might be slower, but I end up staying on the ground more. No, because there's even a bit of a jump going on to the dirt there. Don't want to get bad gears. Kind of kept the gear there as best as I could, so I have a lot more speed. Lost a gear there, but that's fine because I needed some bit of slowdown anyway. That turn went way better because I thought to kind of take it at an angle. A lot of gear management in this track. It's going to be quite the track. I got a gold then initially. It's going to be quite the work to manage the gears. Because there was a gear. See, I lost a gear there and I lost so much speed. Oh, I took. See, you saw there. I took the diagonal, like a really harsh diagonal, and I ended up landing like really soon. And that's really the goal, is to land as soon, like as immediately as possible. So that's good that I landed like that. So I cut this super wide. And then I have to anticipate that turn, because really don't like where that gear lands. Like if I manage the gear, if I manage both gears here, or if I manage like all the gears here, I get a bad gear there. And that's kind of where it matters the most, because I end up being, there's like a long quote-unquote straight. So having a good gear to accelerate out of is key. I have a lot of speed here because I didn't gear down. That's fine. I might have more speed here. I really don't, huh? This track is entirely about gear management. Kinda had a good gear transition there. It's like 100% gear management. The track itself is relatively easy. I'm never worried about, you know, if I'm gonna hit into anything. It's entirely about how well I can position the gears so that I don't lose a bunch of speed. So if I want to get the low jump there, I think I have to ride the edge. Kind of experimenting with that gear. I'm trying to like let up or do something to slow myself down a little bit so that the gear ends up in a better spot. Ooh, even still, my turn, I had just a lot of speed in that last section. You also have to make sure that you don't fat finger the leave button. Been doing that a lot recently. I get excited and heated and I miss the button. Okay with taking really wide here, because then I can have like a ton of speed, maybe. I have some really bad gear here. That's not a good gear. Welcome to dirt, the land of figuring out where your gears need to be. That's a good gear. That was a good gear. Oh. The thing is I did that dirt corner so well. That was a bad gear. I also braked too much. May look like I'm ahead, but I'm not faster. Wow, it's not an easy lap. If there were any track that was going to teach me how to do dirt, it'd be this one. Well, that's an improvement. Barely, though. It's crazy how little I can make up on a time that I felt like was pretty bad. You just have to have a solid end. I have more speed because I managed the gear. I cut into it on the inside there. I don't like that. Oh my god, really? I should have expected that. There's a better gear. Gaining. Actually didn't leave the ground there. I'm gaining on myself, but it's fine. I made an improvement. Hey, there's the author medal. 34-0? Like 34... Oops. Don't do that. 34 flat, I think? Or it's like very close to 34 flat is like number 1. That's crazy. Yeah, it's basically 34 seconds even. Make up 8/100ths of a second. 8/10ths of a second. I mean, I guess that's what good gear management gets you. Or there's a shortcut. Still very close. Oh, that was not good. Oh, it's fine. It's like this track was made for... They made it with the intention of finding all the places where a gear would be bad to happen, and then they put all the important stuff there. Also, that no jump. That no jump on the dirt there, that's really difficult. Sorry if this one's not as talkative as normal. It's a track that I have to listen to. And I can't talk and listen. I'm basically talking in the basically talking during all the unimportant sections that I don't have to listen for a gear. There's a gear down there that ends up being in a horrible place. I don't know why I lost so much speed. I really do wonder if it's better to go on the wood there. If I land just sooner on the inside. I think that is just faster. Or it's equally as fast. Okay. Don't do that. It's variable as to how fast that is. It's a viable option. We'll put it at that. I really think on that turn I need to stay into gear 3. I lost a lot of speed because I geared down on the uphill. Or I lost the gear. It wasn't a gear down necessarily. It was a I changed gears at a bad time. It's usually gearing up. But I associate down with bad, so. I didn't lose the gear. I'm still behind. It's crazy how precise I need to be on this track. This is a track where those who have studied the ways of the dirt are the masters. This is an improvement, but not by much. It's crazy how, I mean, you keep saying it's crazy how precise this track is. For something so simple. For a track that's so straightforward. It, ends up making a lot of things crazy. And I guess that's a good thing. Like that one track forever ago, Antarctica. How I hated it. And because it was like 100% ice or like 80% ice. And I didn't like it, but I played it as like a learning experience to better myself at ice. That's kind of what this is. I don't hate this one like I did Avalanche. And the only reason I hated Avalanche is because it was ice, and at the time I was not a fan of ice. I have come to realize that to be good at this game, you gotta be good at everything. And being confident in ice is a good skill to have in this game. And this is a track that requires it requires proficiency in dirt. Oh, I wonder. I see something. That's why I reset with like no reason there. It's because I see something super risky. I want to know. I doubt that's faster because I'm on the wood for such a minuscule amount of time, but it's also super flashy. So I'm gonna do it. I have a lot of speed there. I want to get a good entry to that corner. I want to go really high on it and come down, like ride the outside because it keeps the most speed, and then it keeps the most speed if I ride the outside. But it also is the hardest to achieve because of the way I come into that corner. I have lost the ability to get that second gear. It's just not available to me. Why am I unable to do a gear? It's just impossible now. There we go. Gotta go for the style points through the triangle. Why wouldn't you? See, I lost a gear there. Actually lost two. One was actually me going down a gear, and the other one was me going up that same gear. I lost enough speed for the car to want to gear me down, but then I quickly gained it back and geared up, which is what lost me all the speed. It's really hard to hear that gear because my own ghost blocks it. So difficult. It's crazy that the top time is so much faster. Like, I wouldn't doubt that maybe there is a shortcut if the best time is 8/10 faster. Because of how precise I feel like I have to be to get any sort of improvement on my own time. Lost a gear. I like that. Unfortunately, I got a error. Because, I mean, that was the time where better gear management could have helped. Not that I'm already managing the gears like a madman. Is it bad that I'm going for style? Because that's really all that is? Probably. But I want the style. It's what I'm here for. It's the style. Unfortunate. I still am having a hard time even grasping that turn. I got a bit of air. And it killed me. A tiny bit of air or even a bad gear is enough to throw my ghost into like significantly slower territory. Grinded it out into my death. I think there is a point, and I'm seeing it now when we have like 2 minutes left in the video, but I think there is a point where I can transition onto the wood without losing any speed, and it's kind of wide there like I did. But we only have a few runs left, so gotta make the most out of them. I think that's it, because you saw how much exit speed I had there. Now that is gonna make the gear afterwards a trouble. This is an improver. I can see how I can do better on that. So, we have like a run left, so I'll just do the outro, and if we get a second run in, cool. I will see you all for Sunday, where we will tackle whatever 2 tracks happen to be track of the day for the weekend. Until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we will finish out one more run, and I will see you then. Later.